Today's exercise involves a very simple payment calculation spreadsheet where we've got a list of workers, the hours they have worked, and the rates that they get paid for those hours. The last column here is meant to multiply the hour against the rate so that we can have their payments calculated. But unfortunately, we are getting the value error. The value error has one meaning. It means Excel received the wrong type of data for the formula. As we can plainly see, Excel will be expecting a number for the hours, a number for the rate. It means some of the things we are looking at, like in this case, are not actually numbers. Excel works with different types of data. Numbers are for calculations, texts are for labels and descriptions. The moment a formula expects a number and encounters a text instead, or even something that looks like a number, Excel will stop and will show the value error. So let's dig into the first one. I've tried to put some hints here. In the first one, we said it has encountered text mixed with numbers, and that's very clear. If we double click on this formula here, which is supposed to be that multiplied by that, we would see that we are referencing 40. We've got HRS in that. So that definitely is not a number. The fix for that will be, we remove the HRS and then let us see if it's going to work. So that works. First one fixed. The second one is a bit more tricky. 40 is actually a number. That's a number there, currency. But then why do we have a problem? We are saying here we have hidden spaces. So if you double click in here, you would see there is actually a carriage return character inside there. So to fix that, you need to remove that extra space. And let's see if it will work. It works. Some other persons would use, there's a function called trim, which can remove extra spaces. The next one, formula is referencing a text. So if we double click on the formula, we would see something is wrong here. The referencing is wrong. Instead of referencing E6, we are referencing C6, the name of the person. So if we fix that and change C6 to E6, we will reference the right place and our formula should work. The next one is a situation where that looks like a number, but clearly we can see that there is a space between 4 and 0, which effectively makes it not a number at all. So situations like this can happen when data has been scraped from a website or somewhere. So you could have this kind of scenario. So the fix for this is very straightforward. We go into that and remove the space. And it works. So the next one looks like a number, but what's happening with the 0? Clearly, if you see, the 0 here looks like the alphabet O, capital O. It is not 0 as a number. It is not a digit. So we can fix that by simply going in there and putting in the digit 0. And that fixes it. And one thing you might have noticed, you would see this green information. Excel actually hints you to tell you that something is wrong with the formula. So just by looking at that, you could know. It's telling you here a value used in the formula is of the wrong type. And that's the definition of the value error, if you remember when we started. So in this case, there's an error in the formula itself. Because if you see, this is 40 correct, and that's currency correct. So let's click into the formula and see what the problem is. If you look in the formula bar here, you see instead, the formula has got a comma in between instead of the multiplication sign. And that's the problem we have there. And that's it. So now our summation is working. So that's how you quickly go through and fix the value error situation if you have it in your spreadsheet. There could be a whole lot of other reasons, but these are some of the most common reasons why you could be having the value error. And remember, the value error happens when a formula is expecting a certain type, and then most of the time it will be expecting a number and you've given it a text. So it's Excel telling you that, hey, your formula is referencing something of a data type that I wasn't expecting.